I'm Travis Frame, and this is Frame by Frame, and today I'm going to do something different on my channel. I'm going to do a combo review of The Raid Redemption, also known as Serbu and Maut. Sorry if I butchered that, I don't speak Indonesian, but that is the original title of the movie, and The Raid 2, or The Raid 2 Berendal. So I hope you enjoy this frame by frame combo review. So, these movies are Indonesian foreign films. The Raid Redemption came out in 2012, and The Raid 2 came out in 2014. The first one is about a SWAT team that goes to infiltrate a building controlled by a ruthless drug lord, and about the chaos that ensues after they enter the building. The second one is a much larger scope, and it's the same protagonist as the first movie, but he goes undercover in a criminal empire to try to bring it down from the inside. So I will go into further depth on each of these movies in the following combo review. Now let me just start off by saying these movies are excellent. They're fast-paced, action-packed, and thrilling. Both of them are fantastic movies, some of my favorite action movies I've ever seen. I'll start off by talking about the first one, The Raid Redemption. So this movie is more compact than the second movie. It takes place almost entirely in a single building and is mainly close-quarter combat and fights between Rama, the main character, and the henchmen of the ruthless drug lord. The action is thrilling and intense, and all of the martial arts is fantastic. The choreography, the cinematography, the directing is top-notch for an acting movie. It is fantastic. This movie never stops. It is unrelenting in its action. It is action scene after action scene after action scene after action scene. It is non-stop. It never lets you take a breath. It is constantly throwing more and more challenges at the main character, and it is just so fascinating and enjoyable to watch. It is much smaller scale than the second one, as I said earlier, but that does not detract from it. It is very, very good, well acted, one of my favorite action movies of all time, and probably my second favorite martial arts movie of all time, only second to the second Raid movie. So I will now talk about the second Raid movie. So The Raid 2 did something that I didn't think was possible after I saw the first Raid. It improved, and I was shocked. The first one I enjoyed so much, I thought it was a near perfect action movie. This one is even better. It's a wider scope, has a better story, more interesting, it's more unique. It is a movie about a guy infiltrating a mob and trying to bring it down from the inside, which has been done before, but this movie is done uniquely and in a different way that makes it better than a lot of those other movies that are like it. This movie has just as much action as the first one. It's a little bit more spaced out, so it can tell a coherent story throughout. It is so well filmed. There are countless fight scenes that are just fantastic. It's hard to pick out one that stands above the rest, as almost every fight scene is near perfect. This is probably one of my favorite action movies of all time, if not my favorite. It is so good. People need to see it. If you don't like watching movies with subtitles, give these a try. If you're a fan of action movies, you'll love them. They are so well done. They are fast-paced. Check out these two movies. They're so well made, and they need to be seen. I can't wait for The Raid 3, and I hope the director of these movies keeps making movies like he is, because I will continue to watch them as long as they're anything like this. This movie and The Raid 1 are masterpieces of action. These are such great action movies that they are must-watch for anyone who even likes action just a little bit, because these movies can make them like action even more. They're so good. Rent these movies, check them out, watch them for sure.